Hey, this is Tracy with Tracy Talks. I know I got a lot going on behind me, but just bear with me as I'm working through this process of the video segment of the podcast. Today, I want to talk about how we show up into the world. And if you want to be surrounded by people who aren't going to push you, who aren't going to say the hard things, who are just going to politely nod and agree, I'm not the person to call. I'm the person that is going to say the hard things, who's going to ask you the hard questions. Why are you not doing the things that are going to improve your quality of life? And I know how difficult it is to do some of these things in life. I get it. I understand. But I think sometimes we sell ourselves short. We don't feel like we deserve happiness. We don't feel like we deserve to be on the other side of this. And we think that, well, it's not impacting anybody else, so it's just me. I'm the only one who's miserable. I'm the only one who feels this way, so it doesn't matter. There's no reason for me to do the steps, to do the things. And I don't believe that's true. I believe it's very important how we show up into the world every single day. Do you show up and make decisions that are for your highest and best good? That energy that you show up to the world with and you show up into the world with is directly impacting everyone. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if we had a whole world of people who were waking up every single day, who were wanting to live their best life, who were wanting to be healthy and strong, who were wanting to be kind, supportive, caring, compassionate, empathetic? I mean, can you imagine how different the world would be if each one of us just showed up? And a lot of times, especially right now, there's a lot of what appears to be anger out there in the world. And you get online and you see it everywhere. And I know some of it's manufactured and it's frankly fake. It's bots that people use just to generate more content. But there really are some people who are hateful and mean and unkind. And can you imagine how different the world would be if we all just acted with our own integrity? And some of us can really just shut ourselves off from the world and think, okay, that's out there and I'm in here and I don't have anything to do with them and they don't have anything to do with me. And I want to kind of push back on that belief and philosophy that even though I'm here in my own little world, how I show up in this world matters. The energy that I bring every single day matters. It has a ripple effect. Imagine when you were a kid and you were standing by a body of water, a pond or a lake or a river, and you pick up a stone and you throw the stone in the water. And the stone, it hits the surface and it sinks to the bottom. It doesn't know what is happening on top of the water. But when you're standing and you're watching this, you literally see the ripple effect. You see it go out, the energy go out into the world. So how can we really believe that, you know what, when I'm in my home and let's just say food for an example, and I eat something that I know isn't healthy for me, and I eat it every single day and I don't feel my best, and I think it doesn't matter because it's only impacting me. But the reality is There is an energetic signature that we all bring to the world. Living with integrity, living your best life, living with passion and purpose and intention, it does send a ripple effect out into the world. You matter. It matters. It does impact other people. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that there isn't a ripple effect out. And it's interesting too when I think about it, because why do we let these fears get so ingrained into our mind that we become paralyzed with all of these unknown scenarios that will probably never happen? I had a text chain that spurred this podcast. And I just want to just take this person and say, you deserve happiness. You deserve to get on the other side of this. You deserve so much more than you see that you're worthy of. And how can I get you to see that? How can I get you to understand? You deserve happiness. And why is it that you are just willing to be in this space? And I understand. I mean, I do believe that life comes in cycles and that there are periods that ebb and flow, and the energy, there are times when there is more momentum available to change our life. What can we do right now? What can you do right now? What can I do right now to shift the momentum into a different direction? The only thing I want to stress today is, even though we're all in our homes and we all feel isolated and contained, and we don't feel like we're connected to other people, we actually are. And what kind of world would it be? How different could it be if we were all as kind and compassionate to ourselves as we are to other people? And I see that all the time. I see where a stranger walks by and we put on a smile and we act kind, and we offer help and we offer compassion, and we don't extend that to ourselves. We don't fill our own cup up. And what could I say right now to encourage each one of you to fill up your own cup? To believe in yourself so much that you do the hard thing. To know that you matter, that your voice is important, that the world needs you. The world needs you to show up in your best version. What could I say that would encourage each of you to understand that each one of us is like that stone that gets thrown into the pond? We have a ripple effect. We impact people around us. How we show up matters. How we treat ourselves matters. How we believe in ourselves. It all matters. There's a lot of love out there. There's a lot of support. There are a lot of resources that are available. And what would it take for each of us to either seek out that support or help somebody who needs help. The text chain that I talked about earlier, the last line was, I will go with you. I will go with you. But I can't make you go. I can be there and hold your hand and support you and encourage you and to tell you how you deserve happiness, freedom, love. And there's so many times in life where we just have to give it to ourselves, that we have to be the vessel that we focus on. And it does matter. It does matter how we show up into the world. And I know a lot of times there's so much talk out there about, helping somebody over there in another country and helping somebody around the world, but that's great. But if you don't have your cup full, you will show up into the world very differently if you fill up your cup first. And so many of us didn't learn how to do that. We were told that was bad. We were told that we shouldn't do that that's selfish, and, stop focusing on yourself. And I'm here to say, no, fill up your cup. Do what you need to do. You show up differently in the world when you have a full cup. You show up differently. You show up brighter. You shine brighter. So how can you fill up your cup today? And if you don't know how to fill up your cup, who can you reach out to? Who can help you? Do you have a friend? You matter.